everybody, we haven't been out in the garage for a while, so let's get some light on the situation. Wonderful. Got illumination. This is important. Now, it's probably about, well, I know it's 40 degrees outside today. I'm not sure what it is in here. I should get a thermometer to put in here. But it's obviously not insulated, so we don't have any insulation to keep it, as warm as it could. Now, there is some insulation, I believe, in some of these side walls, or at least I can, see foam up there and stuff, but I'm not sure if it's insulation or just something to keep or stop air from flowing. Either way, like I said, we haven't been out here in a while, so what I want to do is just see what things need to be done. I just haven't had the time, and I finally have an extra day off of work other than the weekend, which is fantastic. A little more time to do some things and reply to comments and all that kind of stuff to all of you. So wonderful. Yes, let's see. One thing I would like to do is replace this. It does work well here, but the problem is that I have something that I would like to put here instead. And that item is this. Now, I originally was going to put the old Sylvania fixture in the kitchen, but after much thought I decided against it and thought it would be more suited for out here, especially because of how old it is. Not that the old design is bad, I love the old design, but because it has a lot of cloth wiring and things like that. It's obviously in great condition, there's nothing wrong there, just doesn't fit the way that I want it to work. So out here it will be. At the moment I have this soldering iron sitting here, which is not essential, but if we come along and plug it in, we get some wonderful preheat action. Now, the whole fixture originally had these GE bulbs in it with this Sylvania here that is incredibly dim, but I have a whole bunch of these Sylvania warm whites and these Philips Spec 35, so 3500K, warm white, this old Sylvania, and the cool white GE, so you can see the difference. I'm sure I'll put all of one of these two in here, or a mix. I don't know. We'll see, but that's what the fixture is currently. We'll unplug it for the moment. So there's that. I'd really like to put this channel fixture together and find a place for it. It's a nice little thing. I always end up putting the shredder out here because it just makes so much dust when you have it inside. It's just a very dusty device. So maybe find a place for that isn't here, because I really want to use the little drawer thing here. This is great. Got that at the thrift store. Perfect. Not really sure what else here. And clean up some items and organize a little bit more. I don't remember if I've shown all of this, putting the wall on here and whatnot. I really don't remember. It's just been a while. But it's really turning out good. Just need to make the bench. It's just so cold out here at the moment. Anyway, there's that. I want to take the toaster oven apart. It's about time for it to find its way out of here. And yeah, that's really about it for in here. I took out this wall to make more room underneath the stairs. I want to share that with you sometime. Of course, my friend and roommate's bike here that he just got. Anyway, yeah, this thing works. Actually, it doesn't because it's not plugged in. Oh, it is plugged in. Oh, interesting. Let me touch it. It's probably cold. There we go. Just touch your fluorescents and they will turn on when they're cold. You help ground them, even though it is grounded correctly for rapid start, but either way. Yes, yes, and yes. Got some things to hang up, and well, I suppose we'll start by removing this fixture. Not sure if I ever showed the inside of it. I believe we have some type of starting capacitors here or something. Of course, you have your little ballasts or chokes in the end here. Not really anything too amazing with these fixtures. They were just something that was very popular for their time. But we have it down, and the new fixture will take its place. Got it up there. Got one bulb in it at the moment, and yeah, it really wants to adjust for that one bulb. But anyway, there we go. Before it adjusts again, we'll put some more bulbs in. Okay, let's get some zooming going on here and give it a whirl. Ooh, preheat. Very vocal. One more time. Okay, so we have 3 different bulbs in here. We have a Philips Spec 35 with some really weird end blackening going on here, even though the bulb is new. We have one of the original GEs that was in it. Remember, there was 3 GEs in that really old Sylvania. This is one of the GEs. We have the Sylvania Warm White and another Philips Spec 35. So we have a little bit of a combination going on here, which is what I really like. Gives it something unique. So there's all of them lit up for you. Obviously lights everything up really good. I mean, there's no doubt about that. It should be the same exact amount of light as this thing put out, if not more, because it's powered much better. Yeah, that looks much better there than the other thing was. But where is this going to go now? Well, probably somewhere over here, because I only have this one light over here. And it's obviously too cold to even start. But I'm thinking somewhere over here, whether it be on the beam over here by the door, or on one of these. So there's a light, a light, a light, you know, a light, and then I don't know, I'll find something to put over here. So maybe I'll put it here. Maybe a little closer so that it plugs right in. I don't have to get an extension cord for it, because it has one of those itty bitty really small cords going on. You could also go over here. That wouldn't be a bad place for it either. Provide a little more light right here or right here. I'm not sure. Somewhere close to an outlet though is definitely where it'll end up. And now the fixture is over here, which I mean works out well, because there wasn't really a fixture over here other than the track light, but now the track light can be pointed at different things and or be moved somewhere else. But that works good over here. Obviously it's quite dim, so this thing's really putting out the lumens compared to that fixture, for real though. So what should be next? Well, I think I should really get this outlet done so it's a little more usable than this thing sunken into the wall. And I do have these extenders here. I mean, this box is even nicer than the plastic one they have there, but we'll use it. We'll also replace the outlet. As you can see, it's quite rusty. Just so, well, the other reason I need to replace it is the screw in the middle to put a cover on is just done. The threads in there aren't good anymore. So we'll do that. Need to clean up the mess from that light. Take some nails out of these boards, because you never know when you might need just a piece of lumber or something. But other than that, we'll clean these things up. And I know it always sounds real quiet out here, but that's because I pause the music every time I turn on the camera, because I don't want no copyright infringement. But I'm always listening to music out here. That's why I have those speakers wherever they are behind me. And at the moment, I'm listening to some Daryl Hall and John Oates. They're real good. And well, we'll work on the outlet. Awesome. Got a new outlet in there. Just a Leviton 20 amp version. It's on a 15 amp circuit, but I thought the 20 amp outlet would be a little higher quality than the 15 amp ones, so that's what I picked up. Of course, they're a little more expensive, naturally, but I'm happy with it. Anyway, am I going to put a cover on it? Well, I do have covers to make it look like these, but what I really would like to do instead, it is quite slanted I notice, but that's just the box in the wall, is I have this guy. I have a 6-outlet octopus adapter here. At least that's what we've always called them. You just get more outlets out of your 2. This is a nice older one by Gem Electric Manufacturing Company. My parents have a bunch of these. In fact, my dad has one right in his workbench back home. Exact same thing, right above the workbench. So, perfect fit for here to plug stuff in. So I'll go ahead and put that on there. I might put a cover on it and then put this on. I think that would be better for stability wise. So I'll see what I have for covers and we'll get it up there. Let's turn the power back on. And there we go. Wonderful. Now we can plug our lamp in. Perfect. It is crooked. I'm not the biggest fan of that, as you can see. Kind of looks a little icky, but that plastic box in the wall definitely isn't helping at all. It definitely covers up the hole behind it though, so that looks a little bit better. Let's finally take a look at this fluorescent channel light. It's made with pride in the USA and resold in the USA. Yes, very good. So here's the side of the package. I think some of the fonts are a little different in size there. You have how to put it together, information. That side's got a little water damage. Power Products Company, 15 watt of course. ST-115. Wonderful. Let's take it out. Oh, very nice. It's not the kind that hugs the sides. It actually has an appropriate little holder there. Well, they certainly got everything put right inside. Of course, that's where your starter is going to go, at least by the looks of it anyway. Got a little ballast in there. Not bad, no rust on it. Okay, let's take the cover off. Ah, yes, there we go. Well, they just got the starter just laying in here. What did they give us? We got a Vemco FSV-2. Interesting. I wonder what the V stands for. Maybe that's their own little branding they like to put on there. It says FS2 on the end though. Instructions, I'm sure. They screw everything to the ground screw here. It's kind of nice and it doesn't get lost. We have our starter socket and our Magnatech ballast. 14, 15, 20 watt. Assembled in Mexico. Kind of a little off center there, but I think they're going for multiple different styles for this. I mean, you could have a rapid start ballast in here and that would go from the little holder there over to the other hole. So this one's obviously preheat. So these are real interesting. All you have to do really, as far as I understand it, is turn it up. Perfect. Look at that. Same thing gets done on this side. It is all metal, so it is very sharp. Don't cut yourself. Do not hurt yourself while doing this. So, there we have the two ends. Wonderful. Let me unscrew this, and we'll put the ends on, and go from there. And we got the ends on. So, I should have paid more attention first because you need to put the ends on before you turn these upward, but it's quite easy to turn them back down. You just have to get it off of this little hook here and they'll bend back down. That's not a problem. Anyway, we got the ends on. I decided this end would be the good one to have the cord come out of because it's closest to the holes for the pull chain switch that I would like to put on this. I don't have any at the moment, so I'm going to have to pick one up unless I find one around here, but I don't think I have one at the moment. Got the starter socket put in. That wire shouldn't be there, but that looks nice. I don't know if it says their name anywhere on this sticker. I don't necessarily see it, but it's incredibly well built. So we got our little holder here that obviously will slide in down there, go around the fixture, and pop in there. The one thing that I do need to find is a bulb for this. I do think I have a bulb. Well, I do know I have one, but the question is where it is currently. So we'll find it. Either way, that's the fixture. Let's take a look at the box here, and on the opposite side we have a more detailed sticker, but unfortunately I can't make out the date. They do have a date there, as you can see. Was it the 13th of November something? So, oh well, definitely older. But there's the box. There's the fixture. We'll go ahead and get a cord and a nice switch for it and everything like that and get it up and working. But I think for now we got a couple things done out here that I've been wanting to do for a while, so that's great. We got the fixture out and put together, so we know what we need for that. We got this outlet situation figured out here. We got this light moved to a new home so we could put up the much more superior preheat fixture. What a wonderful thing it is. Oh, and in addition, I put this poster on the ceiling here because where else to put it but on the ceiling, I suppose. So that's screwed up there. Finally put this sign on the wall. I suppose it's fitting now that there is such a device sitting right here. Either way, that is the garage as it sits right now. Definitely need to clean up some other items like this thing, find a home for it. I guess we'll see what happens there, but for the moment, that is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed and look forward to the next one.